Okay, hello, Mark here. Yeah, I thought it would be time to do some gaming on this system, and well, actually not exactly this system, because I got a great package, and it's actually a PC remake for the old Commodore 64. So let's go check it out. Who doesn't remember this wonderful 8-bit machine? It was host to quite a huge number of great games, including a lot of shmups, and one of these shmups is Armalyte. And what I have here is actually a remake by Cyberdyne Software. It's a PC CD-ROM, and the design is very close to the old Thalamus design, but yeah, it's a remake for PC with enhanced graphics, and yeah, it comes on CD, and it also comes with a special CD with a disc that contains a podcast by one man and his mic. So that is very nice, and the game itself comes on this disc. The game is installable on your PC, and you don't need this disc to be able to play the game, and it also comes with a couple of extras. So yeah, and it comes with a very small manual, which is actually nothing more than just a very simple setup instructions and mission briefing and the icons. And I must say, I'm very content on how this turned out, as it is very close to the original, and it actually feels, this PC version actually feels like you're playing it on your old trusty Commodore 64. So yeah, okay, let's go check it out. Okay, I've inserted the CD-ROM in my drive, and let's see what's in there. Whoops. There's a setup file, a README file, a special open AL sound version, and a full version, and there's a bonus directory. This bonus directory contains actually an Armalyte demo and the original Armalyte game that we all know from the Commodore 64, and some instructions on how to play it actually on emulators or on the PC, on the real system. So let's go check out the Armalyte full version. Well, I'm just gonna run the setup, which is easiest to do, and welcome to the Armalyte setup. I'm not going to install it to the C drive, I'm just going to install it to the D drive. Armalyte, and the shortcut is called Armalyte. Let's install. So it basically puts a file on the system with a couple of other executables. Let's finish. Okay. So I've gotten a few shortcuts, and there's an Armalyte folder you can't see because I'm having the start menu on the other screen. There's an Armalyte jukebox, which is actually displayed on the other screen. So let's zoom out a little. Okay, so the title screen music is actually quite reminiscent of the real deal. It's very close to the original music. very, very nice versions. Well, in short, great songs found in the Armalyte directory. And then you have a program called Armalyte Mix Eload, which basically allows you to mix the music. You have a couple of lead tracks. Stuff like this can be found on the regular Commodore 64 as well. For example, you can have the lead, the bass, the drums, and the sound effects you can change. Go check that out, it's great. It's a very nice way to put music together. And then there's this little demo about how the artwork came about. And yeah, that's very interesting to see how that worked. So yeah, I mean, if you want to see and get to know how that works and how the artwork came to be, go buy the game, I say. And let's check out the Armalyte game itself. And this is a spoof of the Ocean logo. Cyberdyne presents a game by Designs, says Designs. Armalyte. And look at this. It's very much like the original Thalamus logo, but then... And this is also very similar. I mean, the original Commodore 64 game had a very similar opening graphics. Let's go check out the controls, because I want to control it with my joystick. Player 1 controls, joystick number 1. And let's go back and start a one-player game. So this is very similar to the original, only with... And it really plays very similar. And I must say, this feels great. This is definitely worth getting, I say. It's always tricky to get the correct upgrades. And I'll just show you very little. Let's see how far I get without dying. Oh, man. These walker things, very reminiscent of Gradius, of course. I mean, the graphics are just amazing. And I must say, this is one of the rare instances that... Oh. And it's just as unforgiving as the original. But this is one of the rare instances that the enhanced graphics actually work. And I'm a big, huge fan of the new music. It's just amazing. And I'll put a link to the website where you can order this game, and it's very cheap. And I mean, if you're a fan of the original version or a fan of shmups per se, this is a high quality shmup. Oh. Yeah, and I always die there. So this is actually Mark. Well, let's try again, because it's a very tough game. And the female voice actually announcing the that's very nice as well. Ah, I always die there. Oh man, tough as nails. I don't want forward fire. Ah man. Oh man, where's the green? Oh well, I always die there. Okay, so, me not really excelling in this game, but yeah, a very nice game. Be sure to check this out. Armalyte by Cyberdyne. Let me see if I can pull up the website. So let's go quit. Okay, let's open up the website. Let me see, and that is www.Cyberdyne, and that's with a C, with a K, I mean, .com, .net. Ah, here it is. Welcome to the Cyberdyne website. Okay, so they actually made a little mistake, because it says, clearly says www.cyberdyne.com, but it's actually www.cyberdyne.net. The legendary C64 shoot 'em up, available now for the PC. And yeah, it's amazing. And Cyberdyne is actually a software company that releases games for a number of platforms. The Commodore 64, Amstrad CPC, the C16+4, the ZX Spectrum, the VIC-20, and the PC. So let's check out some C64 releases. There's 15 Commodore 64 releases written by a guy called Kenz. So yeah, let me see if I can zoom into that. Okay, so these, you have to pause then, perhaps. These are the Commodore 64 releases. And let me see, the Amstrad CPC software releases. There's only a couple. of games, 3 by the same author, Commodore 16, 1, Adventures in Time, and the ZX Spectrum has 0, so they're still that's still in the works. The VIC-20 has 2 releases, Realms of Quest trilogy, and Carling the Spider, and PC releases are the Armalyte PC CD-ROM. You can also download a demo, I believe. So the Realms of Quest is able to download. The Armalyte, there's a downloadable demo for that as well. There's a Knight and Grail Commodore 64 demo, and I mean, if you look at the graphics, I mean, they're actually very, very high quality. So yeah, www.cytronic.net. That is actually the website. Whoops, let me see. So if you type that in, www.cytronic.net, you'll be able to find this great game. So please be sure to check it out, because, you know, if you are into shmups and if you are into Commodore 64 like games, well, this feels like a Commodore 64 game, but it sure isn't. It's a complete reprogram of the original, featuring great soundtracks. There's a bonus CD with a podcast on it, and I must say I am totally amazed by this piece of software, and I really love the fact that yeah, people bring out software for the old systems, but also do remakes on the PC, and this remake actually works. It actually works. So yeah, I'm a fan, and yeah, please let me know if you've tried the demo and see what you think of it, or if you have actually bought the game. Yeah, I think I must thank Chip Hageman, I believe, for pointing out this great piece of software. And yeah, Mark signing off, and I'll be back with another video soon.